Hey everybody, hope you're doing fantastic today. My name is Tyson, and today we're going to be covering the appointments functionality within ClickFunnels 2.0. The appointments feature or functionality within the platform here is more or less a contestant to replace something like Calendly, right? Calendly, you got TidyCal, there's a bunch of different ones out there as far as booking software goes, but there's one built directly inside of ClickFunnels 2.0, and they've been adding some new features here and there to it. So we're going to start covering the aspects around it. I'll walk you through how to actually add it to your account and all that good stuff. I will record separate videos going through the process of getting everything set up one at a time, so you can go through and find exactly what you're looking for in this series. Probably be like 4 videos in total, maybe 5, either way. This first video is just going to be an overview of the actual feature, how to add it, all the good stuff, and we'll dive into it further from there. All right, so with that said, let's go and head over to my screen here, and we will go about adding this to our actual account. Starting out from our dashboard here inside of the platform, if we go to the little apps category right here at the, well, let's say like the middle of the page, you'll see a little plus icon directly to the right of that headline there. Click on that directly. And this will bring us to our apps dashboard, which is essentially where you can go and connect the components or different features that you need to use for your business on the platform. The one we're looking for today in particular is going to be appointments right here under other apps. All you have to do is just click on that directly. It'll take you to a page just like this where you can then learn more about the app itself, or you can add it to your actual platform or to ClickFunnels 2.0. Now, once you add an app to your account, it will then display over here under the apps category on the left-hand navigation. That way you can just easily go back and forth, select what you need, and make any adjustments that are necessary. When just getting started though, click on Add App. It should take you to another screen where you then go and actually connect to the calendar that you prefer to use in this scenario. Now, I will go in, I prefer to use Google. Just in this case, I'm going to click on link account and we'll select my email here. All right. After that, you have to click on continue. Basically, just acknowledge that they are going to go in and add things to your calendar. They can edit, they can share. They have permission to do so on your, with you knowing, essentially. You know that they're about to do this. All right, so right from the get-go, now we have appointments added over here in the left-hand navigation. We can see it under apps, and we have a calendar connected and ready to go. So now let's go ahead and talk about each of these options or the sub-options under appointments in turn. Starting at the very top here, we have scheduled events. Scheduled events is just going to show you when you have an active scheduled call that's about to happen or has happened in the past. It will show you any details about that call. You can click on it, get more information. Now I can't click on it now. If I do, just seeing how we just set this up, it will bring us to event types where I have to then set up an event type for people to actually book and schedule time with you and all that good stuff, right? So once this is set up, then you'll be able to go and actually view events if you have any, if people have actually gone and booked times to talk with you, maybe one-on-one or group calls, or I believe they're eventually going to also have the option for group or like webinars type of events or calls directly in this app as well. Now I don't have to click to the next one because we're already in it. That's gonna be event types, right? If we click on add event type here, it'll allow you to actually set up different events that people can select from, right? On the pop-up here that will appear for you. You got one-on-one, you have group coming soon, so that's what I was referring to. It will be coming soon, which is fantastic. Collective, meaning you have one person that you're bringing onto a call. They have examples here of like interviews or sales calls, right? Where there's a few people from your team and then one person from the whatever business you're trying to sell, or if you're trying to interview somebody, you can invite them and everybody can join the call together. All right, or send out the event to everyone that's involved. After that, you have round robin, right? So if you have inbound leads or anything like that and you want to distribute them amongst your sales representatives, you can do that with this option right here, and it will at random select the person that it wants to send someone to or send that appointment to within your team. Again, you can specify that for whoever it is on your team that you want to be involved with that. Now, once you select the actual event type that you would like to use, it will take you to a setup window where you can then go in and fill everything in, specify the event name, the domain that you want to actually have the scheduling page on, and the color that's going to be used for the actual page itself. all this good stuff. All right, now we'll go into more detail in a future video. Now below event types, you have availabilities and schedules. On this page right here, you will have a default schedule that's just already built out for you. If you want to edit that, you can. As far as when you want to set yourself to be available or not available, just click on this little calendar icon on the right hand side here, and you can then go in and adjust your availability within this actual calendar view. If you don't see a time by default here, you can go in and click on the up arrow or down arrow to expand upon the existing range that's there. All right, there we go. Boom, boom. And then you can be very specific as far as the date and time range that, day and time range that you will be available moving forward. So if we are available from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m., you can literally just click on this and drag and drop, drag it down to that correct time zone. It'll highlight it as blue, which indicates you being available for that time. All right. If you want to go in and select one of these to make it unavailable, so people can't actually schedule during that time, just click on the little X icon as you hover over an existing available space, and that will take care of that for you. All right, up at the top, you can select the calendars you want this to be added to. By default, it will have the one that you have just created or connected over here under calendar connections. That's what we kind of saw initially when we were setting this app up, right? But you can select any one here, and you can add multiple calendars. It's not just one. You can select as many as you want. As of right now, it is currently selecting all calendars that we've added. All right, and moving down, you can go and click on Save New Rule. You can also change the time zone too, which is pretty cool. But anyway, save rules, and then that will be your new default. You can create new ones. You don't have to use defaults at all. But seeing how it's already there, just save yourself the time. You might as well just go and adjust that. Rename it. If you want to rename it, instead of it showing like default schedule, you can go over here and just click on the gear icon. It'll allow you to adjust the actual name itself, and that will be that. Okay. All right. Now moving back down, we have calendar connections, which is again what we initially saw there from the beginning of this process. If you want to connect more than one calendar, just go over here, click on Connect Calendar. You'll see the same pop-up, or that page rather, where you can select the calendar type that you want to use as far as like the platform you prefer, whether it's Google or Microsoft. Beneath calendar connections, you'll see the option for conferencing. Go ahead and click on that. This is essentially going to be where you connect any apps that you use for these actual calls. So Zoom, we have Microsoft Teams, you can use Google Meets. And I believe another one that's not shown on here as far as images go is going to be GoToWebinar, GoToMeets. I can't remember what they are branded by. I believe it's just GoTo. All right. But anyways, that will be another option as well. Just click on this button right here. It'll allow you to connect with that app, and that's it. Now when you go and set up event types, you can select whatever conferencing connections that you connected right here as the location that you prefer for those actual calls or whatever it is that you're setting up for the event. And that is an overview of the actual appointments app and functionality within the platform here for ClickFunnels 2.0. As new things roll out and additional things are added to the platform itself, we will keep our eyes out for you and record additional contents or trainings going over those, so you have everything in your power to be successful with this specific app and keep your business flowing. All right. We will also be doing more in-depth trainings on each of these items, maybe not each, but the ones that actually require a little bit more of a overview or an in-depth view of, such as event types, maybe connecting more calendars or calendar connections, and conferencing. I think those are going to be the three main topics that we'll probably be doing deep dives on. If you have any questions around any of this at all, make sure to leave it down below in the comments. We'll do our best to make sure we get back to you and point you in the right direction as best we can. All right. Otherwise, have a fantastic day, guys, and we will catch you in the next video.